For our final segment of Ms. World Traveler in Pensacola, we're leaving the downtown and heading to an unlikely shopping mecca.
Coined Antiques on the Boulevard, there is a stretch of West Navy Boulevard where antique stores, vintage, consignment, and an auction house are grouped together, making it easily walkable to park once and hit all of the shops. We stopped by Oodles, that's 4 O's, to get a sense of the neighborhood.
So we're on Navy Boulevard, and there are quite a few antique shops along this stretch of the road. So did one start and then everybody come, or was it a planned thing, or how did that happen?
I think 1 or 2 moved here and then others followed. And we particularly got this building as soon as it became available. It was a music store, and they moved to another location. And then when the owner of the store saw this place, she was like, I've always wanted a place that looked like this. So
well, it's very grand. As you walk in, it's quite impressive, with the high ceiling, and then this beautiful little gazebo canopy. It's very nice. Well, and your Oodles Antiques, which is 4 O's.
Yes.
Love that. Meaning, is that for lots and lots and lots of antiques? Is that
in fact,
what
that's
we're
the
after?
full name. Oodles of everything past and Oodles of everything past and present.
Well, that's a mouthful.
Yeah.
I see why we just go Oodles. Put it on the outside of your building.
Yeah.
So how long have you been here, Jewel?
I've worked at the store for about 13 years.
Okay. And are you one of the vendors?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes.
And you were telling me that there are 80 vendors in this.
Yes, there are 80 vendors.
Oh, wow. So is there like a waiting list to be in here?
Yes.
Everybody wants it.
Yeah. They have to come in and fill out an application.
Okay.
And then that's just reviewed. And it really is according to what they are going to be offering. It's not so much as a waiting list, but we do have a list.
So do you try and keep track of like how many of mid-century modern and how many of glassware, that
we don't need to keep track of it. We kind of just know it. Like if someone came in and we already have 2 mid-century modern booths, we probably wouldn't want another one. But that's not to say if they had wonderful stuff that we would not still consider that.
We have 12,000 square feet.
Right.
And another building in the back.
Yes.
And an upstairs.
Yes.
So you would think we've got lots of room for lots of people.
Right. But we're full.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot to see in here.
Yes.
And there's some things that we do want to walk around and look at. So let's go do that.
All right.
Okay. So we are now at the library, and we're going to take a peek in.
Yes. Okay.
So tell me about the library.
It contains out-of-print books, antique books, a lot of classics, a lot of leather-bound, beautifully orchestrated books. That's the library. A lot more books in the area, but they're not the quality of the books that are in here.
And you were telling me that it's your husband's booth. Okay.
Yes.
So is he collected books all his life?
Yes, he has.
Or, so he didn't necessarily buy out particular estates or things like that. He just loves old books, how they feel, how they smell, everything.
You got it. You got that right. So 3 times a year she goes to France and brings back the most gorgeous linens. To be in a small space, she does such a beautiful job of her arranging. And this is her booth over here also. And to me, what she did the other day, we had just sold a shelving unit, and it made the wall so bare. And then she just walks in with that one and then arranges her pictures
And I noticed
around
that piece when I came in the other day. That's a beautiful piece. Yeah, and a centerpiece.
Yes, oh, absolutely.
Yeah, very nice.
Her decorating is.
Well, that's a lot of what setting up a booth is about, isn't
Yes.
it? It's the merchandising of it and making it an interesting place that you want to come in and look at things.
Absolutely.
And other times, you know, you kind of go like this, but you move on.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
it's not an inviting
To
place
pull
to come
you in. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, one of the things you were saying is that you truly are looking for the genuine, old things that have a story, you know,
Right.
have a provenance
Right.
to them. So that's something kind of that you specialize in here.
We do. And
Okay.
this is one of our premier booths.
Well, this is
Oh,
one I
you were the
noticed.
one where you noticed the, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Still thinking about it.
Yeah. Broken rows and all, huh?
Right. Well, because I don't mind things when they're old.
Right.
If they have damage to them, because that proves
Exactly.
that they're old.
Yeah.
If you want it absolutely perfectly new, it's going to be an import from China.
That's
Right?
a great way to look at things.
Yeah. It should have some dings. It should have some age. It should show love. That somebody loved it, used it, you know.
That's a beautiful thing.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna remember that.
Okay.
Okay.
Every once in a while, I say something profound. So we were talking earlier about a mid-century modern booth,
Right.
and we have one just around the
Yes, we
corner.
do.
And one of the cool things they have in there are these beautiful deviled egg dishes that you just don't see the selection of them. And I thought this one was quite interesting.
You just have to be really careful that you don't pick up the egg and try to eat it.
And
They
how
look
it's-
so real.
It does look real.
And we have quite a collection of the deviled egg plates
Yes.
in the mid-century booth.
Right. Well, and my mom loves deviled eggs. I know several people who do. So you just don't see them set
Exactly.
on the beautiful plate anymore.
Exactly.
And I think we should bring them back.
They're usually just a clear plate with just little holes for the eggs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think we should
It's
go to the beautiful decorative ones.
I agree. I totally agree. I love them. And I especially love the fake eggs.
Recently awarded the Best of the Bay by the official Community Choice Awards, Oodles Antiques has over 12,000 square feet of treasures, art, repurposed vintage, mid-century modern, glassware, and more. And it's just one of the numerous stores on Navy Boulevard to check out on your Gulf Coast antiquing adventure.
If you like history, military excellence, antiques, and or a charming downtown to hang out and shop, look no further than Pensacola, Florida. It's a year-round destination for the whole family. I'm Ms. World Traveler Carrie Damiano, reminding you to travel safe, shop smart, dress well, and be grateful for every day.